said you can't go home. Real Estate Exposed, brought to you by Signature Real Estate. Real Estate Exposed is all about helping homeowners and those who would like to be homeowners and those who would like to get into real estate.
Are you gonna say?
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. So I heard.
Did that jack you up?
You
I'm
totally
sorry.
screwed me up.
I'm
I was
so
like,
sorry.
wait, I'm confused. It looks like we're live, but I can hear the intro.
What episode are we on? Because I'm sure by the 100th episode, we'll figure this out.
Take two.
Take two. All right. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to Signature. Signature Real Estate Group's Real Estate Exposed. I still don't have my mug, by the way, so still my show. I'm Vandana Bhalla.
T-shirts. It was T-shirts.
T-shirts. Oh yeah, you
I
were
got
getting
the
mugs. Okay, well, still my show then. Because I don't have either.
Yeah. When I take ownership of the show, we'll make sure the intro's smooth.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Well, here's the thing, though, Shelly. You screwed me up. Maybe
I
you
did.
Maybe you don't do that next time.
We're conspiring against you.
Yeah.
Apparently. So I'm Vandana Bhalla. I'm one of the corporate brokers here at Signature Real Estate Group and your host for the Real Estate Exposed show. We are on Facebook, facebook.com/realestatex. We are also on YouTube as well as on podcasts, anywhere you can hear podcasts. Shelly, don't forget on YouTube to
make sure you like and subscribe and smash the notification button. Sorry, I'm a little off.
I think she's putting all three social media segments together as one.
No?
Like how
Like?
You have to like on
Subscribe.
oh
You have to
like
like
the
the video.
Yeah,
Yes.
subscribe. And then you click the little bell button that makes sure you get the notification when you have a new.
Look at that.
Yeah, come on, build it up. We got 4 people. Come on.
And to my right, I've got Mr. Brandon Roberts, the co-owner of Signature Real Estate Group, also a host here. And to his right, Shelly Panzarella, branch manager of Prosperity Lending. Thanks so much, you guys, for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Oh,
Yeah, glad to be part of your show.
you're welcome. Anytime. You have
Next week.
You have made it to episode number something or the other. So we appreciate you being here.
We don't have a number, Beta. What's our number?
We're in like season 5.
We are in
Season
season 5.
5.
You know
All
what's
right.
really cool is that we just recently had somebody post a flyer from like 7 years ago 5 years ago.
Those pictures
6
were
years ago?
crazy.
It's longer than 6 years ago because we've been
7
open
years ago
almost.
then.
No, it's longer than
Open?
that. We've been open at Signature almost 7 years.
No
7
way.
years.
Yeah.
7 years this June.
So it was pre-signature though.
Yep, like a
Pre-
year and a half, 2 years.
Holy
so
cockroach.
We're looking at 8,
Cockroaches?
9 years.
Like we're not dying. See, we're not dying. You
you
get
can't
it?
get rid of us. We're here.
So that was somebody had posted a flyer of us doing an episode. It was a legislative update, surprisingly enough.
What was it, SB
So it had to
184?
be a
284?
Yeah, so it had to be a odd number year. So not 7 years
Ah,
ago,
it's
maybe
15.
9 years ago then.
That
Oh,
sounds about right.
Longer.
And we had several people, and it was kind of cool to see how many people we've actually had on the show back since then. Really, just Tom.
That episode was a full room too. I mean, we
It
had,
was.
Well, those are some big players on there that were then in
I mean,
there,
they were.
right?
We
They
all
were.
thought we were.
There has been. Ooh.
They've been there. They've done that. No, they've
Been there, done that?
Yeah. No, they're.
You haven't seen
definitely.
them back on our show, have you?
No, right.
But you did ask if we could have them
We
back.
should.
And we probably should at some point. I think
A reunion?
There's several of us. Yeah. There's
A
several
round
of
table?
us that are still very, very active in the legislative session. I'm a newbie because I've only been doing it for 4 sessions, but they've been doing it for much longer. So, yeah, maybe we should have Keith Lynham back. He's the only one.
Keith'd be great.
Just the one?
Just the one.
we've
Noah
had,
would
we've
be
had
great
Keith
too.
on the Weekender.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. Boom.
Yeah.
Producers.
So let's talk about stats really quickly.
Stats.
We got stats. Okay. So in the last 7 days, we had 737 new listings. So that's sort of, it's sticking around the same little area, right? Not going up, not going down. It's right around 750.
Neutral.
It's neutral, but we have sold more properties than last week. We've sold 1,092. So we are outselling our current inventory, which means that our inventory levels are going down. And I know I'm
Well,
only
if
talking
it's
about.
staying the same, that means we're probably listing more too.
You think?
But if we're selling more, don't
Oh,
you think
yeah.
there's going to be a shortage then?
But
Even
if
more
we're,
so?
but what if we're not?
If the
Wait.
inventory is staying about the same,
Yes,
but
you're-
we're
you're
selling
listing.
more means
Yeah.
we're listing more,
Ah,
and we're not.
neutral.
But also not as much inventory. Yes. What
There you
said.
go.
Yeah. We still
Way too
don't have
early.
enough.
Still way too early.
To assess that. So we've sold 1,092 properties in the last, and by we, I don't mean like the three of us. I mean,
Just
I don't
me.
have a real
just,
estate license.
just Brandon. Brandon's the
Oh,
only
that
one.
would have been a nice week,
That would
right?
have been a great week. Yeah. So anyways, least expensive? Not 32,000.
89.5
$60,000.
37.
37.
37,861 square foot, 2 bedroom, 1 bath
in Ely.
on 4th Street.
In Ely.
Is that Ely? McGill? Where the
Street.
frickin' frack is McGill?
Frickin' frack
I don't
and
know,
holy
but houses are
cockroaches
smoking
today,
cheap.
folks.
Smokers smoking cheap. Hey, if you're looking for an investment property,
Where is McGill?
McGill.
It's already sold.
McGill. Ely, head north on Highway 93, approximately
It is
12 miles.
Ely.
So 12
Past-
miles to Ely, past
yeah.
Ely.
So
Oh.
it's
Is this snowing
So do you
up
want a
there?
do-over on that because it's not
Yeah.
really Vegas?
Please.
Okay, I can do that.
60,000.
No.
3.2.
What are we
No,
doing?
I have to make sure
Over,
that
under?
it's still...
Vandana,
it's
come on,
still here.
get these fingers moving.
Yeah, I don't know where those are. Never mind. We'll just stop. 65,000. 65,000. 3115
I was
Cypress
right.
Avenue.
I was closest.
So close. Belmont and Las Vegas Boulevard.
There you go.
Okay.
right.
And then most expensive. I know.
3.2.
I should probably know this.
The
Shelly?
3.2?
Yes.
Get out.
Yep.
No.
4.4.
Close. What you got?
So close. Oh,
4.4.
Nice job, Brandon. I
I
love that
finally
you
got it.
I
I
love
get it.
that you guess it every week.
Pretty good, huh?
You just have to wait a little bit
I
longer.
just got
and
that.
Boom. Yeah. So that was in Summerlin. That is off of DI and Flamingo. Where the hell is that? Promontory Ridge. It's a gated community. All right, guys. So that's the
215 in
stats.
Flamingo. Oh,
yeah.
that's
Red Rock.
your neck of the woods.
That's it. That's all
That's
I
all we
got.
got?
That's
It's
the
been a
stats.
great show.
That's been a great show. Thanks so much for joining us. No, seriously.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We got to go get ready for the big shindig tonight.
What shindig is happening tonight?
We have our awards night tonight for Signature.
Did you not know that?
I did.
mean, you're
I did.
speaking.
I went and got
You're
a dress.
moderating the whole thing. You did?
I went and got a dress.
What does it look
But
like?
here, I'm going to tell you right now, this will be the last year that I buy a dress at a higher size than I was the year before.
Than a higher
It's
size?
not going to happen. A bigger
Okay.
size.
You
A larger
heard it here
size.
first, guys.
This is the last time it's happening. I went and I was like, hey, can you get me a size bigger? Then I tried. I'm like, what about one more size bigger? What about
No.
one more size bigger?
So I don't know if you remember this
It's
because
these.
I remember this because it's been like burned into my skull. So we were at a convention, an Asian Real Estate Association.
Yes.
You do remember this
Yes, because you've told me the story like 6 times.
100
since then.
times because this is how our relationship started out.
Yes, yes.
So I thought I was going out with the girls to hang out to go shopping for dresses. Little did I know I was the one that was helping them figure out how to zip up the dresses and how to make. You're laughing.
I'm not laughing.
And then the odd part about that is I'm like, why do you have all these scratches?
Okay. So we're gonna.
Totally kidding. I just wanted to see if you didn't hear that part of the
Wrong
story.
with you.
Anyways, that was my that was the beginning of this wonderful relationship.
And
of
now I know why
ours.
she doesn't take you to buy dresses anymore.
Anymore.
But no, I'm excited about tonight. It's going to be a neat event. We're doing kind of a hybrid.
Yeah.
So it's a virtual slash.
We're really
in
testing
person.
beta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like big time testing beta here.
Yeah,
He's-
we did a run through about 10 minutes ago, and I said I need to change all this stuff.
What?
No, you
no,
did not.
Did he?
I did not. No, he's got
You're
it
lucky
all.
you had to run through though. Come
He's
on.
got
now.
it all dialed in. It's going to be a neat night, and if you're not able to, if you weren't invited, because we only
No,
had,
hold on.
listen,
That's horrible.
'cause-
Don't say that because that's not really because everybody's invited,
Well,
Are they?
but just not for the
You-
not for the in live person.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the
event.
live, and that's. I was going to tell you if you didn't get an invite, call Governor Sisolak. It's his. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, because of the COVID restrictions, and actually, if you did get invited, maybe you better call him and thank him because he opened it up. And we
Yeah.
got 20 more people in.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've got some of the live.
They
and
wanted
then,
to come to the signature event,
right? And then, thank goodness he extended it so you could come. I kid.
That's
But if
funny.
you want to watch it, it will be a great event, broadcast live, and that on our YouTube channel.
When do we get the
Uh,
link? Because I'm excited to watch
Just
it.
go to Signature Real Estate Group on YouTube.
Can I just say I'm going to throw this out? I was going to throw it out at the event, but I'm going to throw it out now.
'Kay.
Seriously, thank you though, because I don't think everybody realizes this was really a labor of love for you. You were like on standby every moment to want to do this, just because you had the courage to kind of get everybody together to celebrate, which I think the motivation behind it, and we've done it compliantly, right? And this ability to have everybody there, even though not everybody will be there, is pretty awesome.
They won't be there in person, but
Correct.
everybody has ability to be there. The other cool thing, though, is
My mom can be there too. Mom,
that's
Yeah.
the cool
you can
thing.
join in your
Across
pajamas
the global-
from another state.
Yeah.
The global reach of
Yes.
recognition. So
That's
So
amazing.
take it and share it. Make sure you like and subscribe and push the video out once we get it. Once we
Smash
figure
it out there.
Smash it out there. Yeah.
But no, just go to YouTube and search Signature Real Estate Group and like and subscribe.
Yep. I asked my son if he wanted to be my date tonight, and he was like, "For what?" And I go, "For the awards banquet." He's like, "You're getting another award?" I'm like, "No, I'm going to be presenting." And he was like, "No."
Aww. Should have said yeah. You
Nice.
Yeah. No. No.
sure you're
I'm all
gonna get
done.
an award.
Probably. I mean, I'm sure you're going to give me something. The participation award.
Yes, you definitely get the
Participation award.
for sure.
Will it be again, it'll be the little.
No, we've
Okay.
changed our sizes on those. Our design. Sorry, not sizes.
Sizes.
Sorry.
They're gender neutral this
They
year.
are gender neutral. That's funny.
So, okay. So let's
But
talk
seriously,
let's talk about some shit that's actually happening in real estate right now.
Yeah, can I get 5 minutes to talk about rates?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, legit.
You want to do that now?
When do you want to do it?
Right now.
Okay. So rates have legitimately in the last week,
Like for real?
yeah, there's a
Like
lot
legitimate.
of volatility, legitimate. So if you're out there today and you're hearing that rates are low, they are still low, but they have made a nice little increase actually in the last week. We're up about 0.5 point, which is kind of crazy, right? Everybody said it was going to happen, but nobody
0.5%?
expected it. Yes, nobody expected
So
it
we're
to
in
be this
the
fast.
we're higher than threes now.
We are in the middle threes. Yeah.
Middle threes?
Middle threes.
Oh, I can't afford it anymore.
oh my goodness.
I know.
Ridiculous.
I know. Although pre-COVID we were 4.25, so we're still lower than that. But definitely want to make sure everybody knows that I can have something to say today, because before it was kind of like still the same. It's not the same.
We like it better when you don't have a
how
lot to say
serious
about
you
it.
Yes,
But no, that's still a great rate. Great rate.
it's still an amazing rate.
I
It
mean,
is.
we're still doing owner will carry, so it doesn't matter.
yes.
I'm kidding.
Back to you guys.
That was it. That was
That
your,
wasn't
that
5
was your
minutes.
episode. That was
No, that's all I got.
Janet will be very proud that you did that in less than 5.
Like, okay, so
But
tonight's
also,
speech
she's
is
not
going to
in
be
charge.
5.04, just so you guys know I've timed myself out.
You did time it?
Yes.
I haven't even written mine.
What? How do you do that? I have
should.
literally been sweating.
Okay,
up
can I
here
just tell
trying
you,
to
the last couple of years have been pretty good, right? My welcome speeches.
I'm so
we
wasted.
keep asking
I
you
can't even.
back.
Right. I do them as I'm getting my hair and makeup done. But I'm not getting hair and
How
makeup
are
done
you
today.
that good? Damn.
I know. It's gonna be scary. What'd you say?
Look at that serious look.
Beta's like, if
Beta, we're
if
getting you
you
all right.
mess this show up, Vandana, I am going to flip out on you. That's what
no,
he's thinking
it's gonna
right
be
now.
great.
Matt
All the
Beta,
work
it's
he's
gonna
put
be
into
It's
it.
always great. I'm great. I'm going to be amazing. I can't get the intro right for our show, but I can do speeches and inspirations like nobody's business.
Wait, I'm doing the inspiration.
What's the inspiration?
You're the inspiration.
Thank you. So let's talk
Mic
about
drop.
some other stuff. Let's talk about some other stuff that's happening in real estate. Whoa, people are overbidding for shit still, like a ridiculous amount. It's been crazy.
It's been crazy.
It's been crazy. So we had an agent in our, and at our company that had a listing, and quite honestly, I went and looked at it because I'm, thinking about doing
Owner
buying
carry?
an investment property through an owner will carry. Yep. And so we did. I looked at the property. It probably comped to like 275 max. Right. I was like, all right, like that was pushing it. She's legit like over 350 right now.
Wow.
Is that nuts? That's nuts.
Timing is everything.
Is that the one that needed remodeled?
No,
Single story at the pool?
not a single remodel. That it's already remodeled.
Really?
Wow.
That-
No, that's a different
it's
one.
still going
That's
for
a
like,
different one.
You said they're up over 350?
Yeah, I'm talking about the Summerlin home, single story Summerlin, pretty decent lot, 2
That's a
bedrooms
good
with
deal
a den.
at 350.
It's a great deal at 350, but it's not going to appraise, and so it would have to be an owner will
Appraise,
carry. And I'm just like, do I
schmaze,
really
like,
want to
come
pay that
on.
extra?
Drive by appraisal.
Drive by appraisal.
You got
I'll
the
bet
money.
it appraises.
Yeah.
You think so at 350 plus? It might because it's in Summerlin, it's right over by the downtown Summerlin. It's actually a great area.
Your
too.
buddy who
425.
came in with an appraisal of 575 just 2 weeks later is at 603.
No.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Wow.
I know.
That's
That's why the
gonna be
rates are
amazing.
higher.
Everything's going up like Bitcoin.
Everything's going
gosh.
up,
Bitcoin's
up,
gone
up,
down,
up.
though.
To
Huh?
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You must have lost a ton
It
of
went
money
down?
this last
I don't
week.
know. I haven't looked. So
Don't
I try
look,
not
don't
to
look.
look. Is
Yeah,
it that
don't
bad?
look.
I'm going to look
Yeah.
right
Is it
now.
as bad as rates?
I'm going to be
Just
so
kidding. No, not
mad.
that bad.
No, rates went up, which means Bitcoin went down. Is that what happened?
I don't know. I
Hold
don't
on,
know the
it's-
equation
It's
on that.
synchronizing. It's not that bad.
What does that mean? So Kim, our faithful listener, says, "Who was wearing the crown?" What does that mean?
Because somebody wore a crown last year, and so we're wondering who's going to wear it this year.
Who wore a crown last
Oh,
year?
think a little bit harder.
Yeah. Yeah, just think a little harder.
Just think a little bit harder. So, anyways, let's talk really quickly
No longer with the company.
about eviction moratorium. By the way,
Can't bring your own crown. Royal. Can't bring your own crown royal.
because we'll have it there.
But I'm bringing.
Will there be booze tonight?
dude?
Good times. All right, so let's talk really quickly about what's happening.
No, there's
Eviction
no
moratorium.
alcohol.
What happened with your tenant? You evict her yet?
So no, I haven't. So we've had some conversations, which has been good.
Does that equate to money in your pocket
I
and
have
rent being
gotten
paid so you can
partial
pay your mortgage
rent.
and your taxes and your HOA?
I've gotten partial rent.
Oh, good.
We're about a full month behind now, but yeah, I mean, she's trying. She's applied for CHAPS.
Okay.
And since there's no unemployment coming out yet, I guess apparently she mentioned that for those who are self-employed, because she's a business owner, if you apply for the emergency or the PUA, is that it?
PPP?
PUA,
Pa-pa-pa?
the emergency piece. Anyways, apparently Sisolak did not request for the additional funds that a lot of the states could have taken advantage of, and so she, because she's a self-employed borrower, is not able to take advantage of the additional unemployment funds.
Does she do payroll for herself?
She doesn't have any money to do payroll.
I know, but did she do payroll
did
for
not,
herself?
no.
Oh, because then she could have applied for PPP.
Yeah. So
But the other one was easier to get.
Yeah.
the PPP,
PUA.
No, PUA.
yeah.
PUA.
PUA.
So hopefully they'll be able to extend that or do something. But she is.
she
in
can
the
move to
process.
another state.
Can't she? Can I evict?
No.
Can I
Well,
evict?
I mean, if you really want to go down that road, I can
Help me through that process.
maybe.
Cool.
Not that I'm trying to evict your tenant, but like, I think that there's.
I don't think Shelly wants to evict her tenant either.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you want.
I'd like to sell that house.
Well,
though.
let's.
But don't tell
Will
me.
you do it on owner carry?
That house probably has some good equity. Actually, we could sell it and I could move on.
Can you
to
imagine if Shelly did
buying
not
an
will
island.
carry?
What?
I
is
think
it?
it's totally
I could do
doable,
it.
though.
I'm a lender.
I think you totally can.
I can do it.
But
I
if
can
you
sell
know
my
what-
own home. I can finance my own home.
Why does it seem so hard?
I don't know.
Are you trying to say that it's so hard that I can't do it?
No, it's not
This is
hard.
paperwork.
It's because you're a lender, and so
Exactly.
it's not a loan. It's a loan, but not a loan, but not through a lender, but through a lender.
So
That's the
just because
seller.
I have to collect payments is what you're saying?
No.
Yeah, look, you can't even collect your tenant payments.
Oh, jeez.
Ouch.
That
That's gonna
hurt.
hurt.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I'm
Oh,
kidding. That's not your
Linus,
fault.
That's going to leave a mark.
She's been there a long time though,
Yes, she's been there 7 years.
and she's paid all up. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to lose
That
her.
house is almost paid off, so I'm not worried about it.
yeah. Okay.
I'm going to sell it. Maybe buy myself a 14-car garage by myself.
Stop talking about it.
I'm going to
By
build.
myself.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
myself
Yeah.
I don't need a realtor.
for my one car.
I can finance my own
She's
deals.
got two realtors in the family.
That's right. Somewhere.
She doesn't need us anymore.
Exactly.
All right, so let's talk really quickly, though. Eviction moratorium. It looks like there's a federal judge in Texas that on Thursday actually ruled that the federal moratorium on evictions is unconstitutional. Is that crazy? So they actually started evicting. So according to the court documents, he said it was actually unconstitutional. U.S. District Judge John Barker, who was appointed by then President Donald Trump to the court in the Eastern District of Texas, stopped short of issuing a preliminary injunction, but said he expected the U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention to respect his ruling and withdraw the moratorium. Now, likely there's going to be an appeal to that, right? I can guarantee there's going to be appeal, but I think it brings about a really good and interesting point is it unconstitutional? I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be one. So that's the end of that conversation.
Well, but in your opinion,
But in my
How
opinion,
could it be?
I don't think it would be because I don't think the Constitution should be able to come in between two people's
Two
agreements.
parties.
between
Yeah.
a landlord and a tenant.
That's
so you
a
think it is
two-party
unconstitutional?
For me personally, but like I said, I'm not. That's my opinion.
attorney.
Yeah. I'm not an attorney, nor do I play one on the show. So that's our disclaimer. But we've talked about it several times, and on this show is that is the eviction moratorium, is it really helping those who need to be helped? I think that it's helping, but it's
Some.
also hurting a lot of people. So it's
Yeah.
that, like you said last week, like a lot of these bills that are coming about, or maybe you said it in the sales meeting. I'm so confused.
Unintended consequences.
The unintended consequences of our actions, right? The unintended consequences of who we put into office. The unintended consequences of, helping one side versus another. All of it matters. It's unfortunate, but all of it matters. So, although in Texas it might be unconstitutional, sure as shit can't do it here.
Yet?
Yeah. So we're looking at March 31st is still the date for the eviction moratorium. And as of now, that hasn't changed. We don't know if it's going to, but we do know that the country, Biden has actually extended
Yeah.
the CDC one until the end of September. So we're just hanging tight, right?
Yep.
Which is kind of a struggle. So lots
I'm-
of really, what?
Nothing.
No.
Just hanging tight.
No, I want to make sure every
Come on,
time you
Brandon.
speak that you have an opportunity.
Exactly.
Because I've
Did
been
you go back
listening
and
to our
listen to 'em?
shows.
Oh, you turned my
Ooh,
mic
what
on
is
finally.
happening?
What
I
did
feel
you
like I
do?
I feel like I went through a
What
tunnel.
happened is the stereo in your headphones changed. Now all of a sudden you can hear it on both sides.
That was seriously like,
It's actually starting to make my neck hurt.
because you couldn't hear it.
It was weird. I don't know. The
Jinx.
pressure, whatever. I was trying
It's
to
like
adjust
being
my
in an
head.
airplane. You're right. It's like, yes. Thank
Was
you,
there
Beta.
a button over there or something?
What'd you do? How'd you know that we're having issues?
He went, oh crap.
That is nutso.
Did somebody say they can't hear us?
So does that mean
So
that
we got to
it's-
start over?
So I might be able to get the intro right this time.
Might. If you could guarantee it, we'll do it. But
These are not
No.
called Samoa Joes. These are just Samoas.
So what are we doing over here?
So, so we brought some cookies in
for all of our fans,
for all of our fans. So if you'd like a cookie, just let us know. Actually, didn't we pull this out? You wanted to see what was our favorite cookie.
Yep.
And so let's ask our fans, what listeners, not fans,
Also fans.
also fans,
And listeners.
what is your favorite Girl Scout cookies? Because they're no longer hanging out in front of our grocery stores. You have to actually order them online, and you get special delivery. And so there are some new ones. There's every year they come out with a new one.
What's the new one this year?
I believe it's that Girl
The
Scout
lemon?
S'mores. No, those lemons are.
You like
Oh,
lemons?
and then
I don't
there's
like
this
lemon cookies.
toffee-tastic
these,
gluten.
like I tried these, not a fan.
Yeah, salty, right?
Well, I didn't think they were solid. They were just hard.
What's
Yeah, 'cause they're
your
gluten-free.
favorite one?
Is that why?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what. Oh, it says right on it.
Yes.
All the cookies are gluten free? Oh, you're the Samoa.
Do I look like what?
No, Samoa. You like the Samoas.
Yes, I like the Samoas. Tyson apparently likes the Samoa Joes. What's that? Just the Samoas.
Oh, these are good
They
too.
are in front of grocery stores?
tagalongs.
Yeah, they are.
They're peanut butter with.
The tagalongs are good.
Get out.
Those are my favorite
Wow.
right
The
there.
Thin mints.
Oh God, I love those.
If they would
But
have,
here's the thing.
If they would have just stayed with these two cookies, they
Yes.
probably would have sold more.
You think so?
Yeah, 'cause
No.
these are the good
Thin
ones.
mints, yeah. Thin
I
mints.
love
These are
Thin
your.
Mints.
And that
Here's
These are
the
good.
thing, though,
That's a
you guys.
standard.
Oreo actually came out with their version of Thin Mints that's so delicious.
Oreos.
What
Oreos.
what do they have against the Girl Scouts?
I don't know, but also
trying to put 'em out of
it's
business?
because Girl Scouts can only sell in the month of February.
Why?
They're
Because it
only
takes a
selling-
long time to make these things. They sell out.
You're correct. I do have boxes in my freezer along with my 9-year-old turkey. We have several boxes of Thin Mints
You still have that turkey in there?
and Thin Mints.
Stop it.
We have that. Yeah. If something should happen in my life, I'll at least have Thin Mints, and then I'll
What's
be able
your
to
oldest
fry a
box
turkey.
of Thin Mints you have in your freezer?
Are they actually
They are
dated?
dated.
I'll
Yes.
get back to you on that. I'll get back to you on that.
September 1st, 1986.
Oh, shoot, I didn't know if I grabbed the right one.
It's
I'm
not.
not sure it could expose
No,
me.
these are
Thank you for
2021.
bringing-
Exposed.
But they do expire this year, so I'm guessing
up.
that you've had these for a while.
No, I just got them last week.
Well, they got them out of the warehouse then.
September.
Yeah.
That's because
Of
those are
this
eating
year.
fast.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that's how quickly they expire.
Yeah.
So
They're
we had-
perishable.
yeah,
I
they're
don't
kind
even
of
know
they're
what
kind
that
of like
means.
that
They're in boxes.
diet food that we had. What was it called?
That
never-
stuff expires?
Yeah.
I think just because the law makes you put an expiration date on it. I don't think it
No,
really expires.
Best By date?
Things actually
powder.
Listen.
Exactly.
Oh, that stuff, yeah. But things do have expiration dates, and some of them are actually true. I will
Milk.
tell you know who's
Milk.
afraid of
Yeah, milk,
expiration
for sure.
dates the most of anybody I know?
Arjun.
No, your son.
Tyson?
Not my son,
Tyson?
your son.
Oh, he doesn't eat leftovers.
Yeah.
Spoiled little
I
brat.
don't
He eats
eat leftovers.
leftovers. You don't eat leftovers?
I
What the hell
don't
do you do
eat-
with all the
I
food
don't-
I give you?
I don't eat leftovers from restaurants. Like I don't eat part of my food, put it in a box, and take it home.
Okay.
Really? Why?
Just seems dirty.
Did you
Seems
eat it
dirty.
all? You just
Why, you
decide
think they
to put-
lick it when they put it in the
I
box
either
for you?
eat it all while I'm there, or I leave it
Really?
That's
for-
interesting.
for the dishwashers.
I didn't.
I
Is
will
that where
tell
it
you,
goes?
guys, we went out to dinner last night. The place was packed.
You're making some.
Where'd you go?
We went to Sushi Loca in downtown Summerlin because we were out that way. And
Downtown Summerlin's always packed.
it is no, but I went there during like when we didn't have all the when we had all the restrictions, and they probably it looked like they were hurting. It was every other table, and they could only be 25% capacity. Not no more.
Well, I was told that the capacity is based off of like how many people you can squeeze in there with this as a sardine, and then from that it's
Fire code.
25%. Yep.
Yeah, well, it's not 25% anymore. So the restriction
30.
you no longer have to make reservations to go. You can just pretty much
Now,
go.
don't get them in trouble.
You don't. Oh,
She doesn't like.
just
them.
kidding.
I'm just saying, there's a couple other restaurants down that way that are fun too.
Oh yeah. Have you gone to them?
Yeah,
Interesting.
Ponchos.
I haven't really limited myself too much.
Okay.
I've gone out and done things that were allowed. So,
That's cool.
Tell us more, Brandon. What else have you done?
well, I mean, it's not like I'm not going to the nightclubs, but I didn't do that.
Speaking
I
of
didn't
the
do that
nights,
pre-COVID.
They're also not
Yeah.
open.
Right, but I didn't do that pre-COVID either. But
Got it.
restaurants, going out to eat, stuff like that, I've done all that. The one thing I miss though is movies. I haven't been to a movie in a long time.
You just need to go get not a boom box. What are they called? a bar, a sound bar. That's what we
No.
do in our house. We just sound bar it.
It's not
and-
the same as going to the movie.
Yeah, the
theater.
popcorn.
I make the popcorn at home.
How do you make that out
You-
of a?
You got to get out more. Just
So we are going to our first night's game. We're going back, which is kind of
When?
exciting. March 1st.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty
That's the
exciting.
first
right?
game back,
That
right?
is the first game back. It's all about the Golden Knights, baby.
Yeah. So what is the
Seating arrangement.
how is that gonna work?
It looks like we're set up in pods. So you had to make a decision if you're going to buy 2 or 4 seats together, and then they're all spread across the arena.
What are they-
Lower
about-
and top and upper bowl.
What are they doing? Like 3,600?
I think that's what the number was.
See, Adam asked me. He got a couple tickets up in the upper bowl, and he was asking me, "Am I going to go?" And I said, "No." He said, "Why not?" And I said, "Because I don't want to go without all the energy and the.
Yeah.
It's just going to be different."
We'll see.
Well, you let me know.
I will. I'll be posting on Facebook, so make sure you like and subscribe. Shelly Panzarella.
Wear your mask.
on YouTube, Facebook.
Wear my mask.
Instagram?
That's the crazy part, though, right? Yeah, I'm wearing a full hazmat suit. So actually, they do require us to take. We have to go through the Clear app, where you have to go through the protocol of basically checking to make sure that everybody that goes through there doesn't have the symptoms through the Clear app. So
Do
we'll
they-
see.
They
So
body
when-
scan you or something?
When we went to the UNLV games
Mm-hmm.
at the stadium, they did 2. You had to fill out a questionnaire online and show that you didn't have the symptoms, but it was
Okay.
based on honesty. And then they did check your temperature.
Yeah.
But that was about it.
Was that recently?
So it was during. It wasn't recently.
Oh,
What was
football?
it? Right before I got COVID.
That was
Stay
a
away
while
from big
ago.
groups like that.
So what you're saying is you went to a super spreader.
So I'm giving my tickets away. That's what I'm
I
saying.
think I got the super spreader event was at the opening of a new casino in town, but that was just me.
Yeah, I heard it was packed.
Ah.
That wasn't just you. There was a lot of people
Well-
there. There's a lot of people there.
I mean, it was just me that thinks that.
Oh, got it.
It wasn't just him.
The
That
whole world doesn't think I got it there, but now they do.
Now they know.
every single one of our 4 viewers.
So Blanchard's putting in a plug for Jing in downtown Summerlin too, but his son works there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fun little bar restaurant.
what is
Jing? It's
Yeah.
a new restaurant.
It's the old,
dirty?
it's the old Crave.
That was in reference to Brandon saying that his food is dirty.
Ah,
Yeah.
got it.
Or
I'm like,
he's-
I don't remember
or
that as a
Scott-
Girl Scout
do
cookie.
you
Well-
Do you notice Kim got us a new fan?
I heard. I
Aw.
see. Thanks, Kim.
Hi,
We need to
Scott.
start giving her some broker rights. I mean, like, she's
Some
promoting us.
broker.
Which
right?
Kim?
Yeah,
Which
Admiral.
box
at
of
least
cookies? do
she's
you want?
invited tonight. I wasn't
She
even
was
on the
always-
original list.
Oh, sorry. Samoa's?
When I was walking up,
Kim.
putting on the front screen, this is the funniest show
Yes.
Kim,
we love her.
Kim
So she can
does
have
like
2 boxes of
Thin
cookies.
mints.
For sure.
She likes Thin Mints. She
Thin
put it
Mints.
on there already.
They're hers.
All right.
Yeah.
Those are yours. Samoa's going to the purple guy over there.
Purple guy.
Tagalogs, not Tagalog, but Tagalongs.
Tagalog.
Who-
Do you
who
think
likes
they count?
those?
Well, anyways. All right, let's talk about real estate shit.
Let's do it. All right.
Because I've had enough of the cookies.
If we must.
I mean, I've had enough of the cookies. I start talking about it and you guys like switch off to other topics.
Sorry.
Like the nights and getting scanned.
Well, that's
and
Well, you
One of
can
them
eat cookies at the
body
Knights game.
scanned. And can you?
So they better have my chicken
You
because
think
that's
they're
the
gonna be
only reason I'm
food?
going there.
Okay, why are we talking about this again? See, this
Sorry.
is what happens.
Because chicken is good.
Which okay, funniest real estate
I like
story that
chicken
you've
too.
heard all week. Funniest real estate story that you heard all week.
I didn't hear any funniness.
You don't have any funny real estate
Like
stories?
funny as in.
I don't know, funny.
I mean, right now is not funny. That's not a funny time for us mortgage people.
Why?
Because some people probably were, they were caught with their pants off just because.
What does that mean?
Because people
They didn't
were
lock
quoting-
rates.
That's right.
Ah,
Yeah, I have a lot of heartburn. Not me personally, but I
Yeah,
do.
but you
I
locked
have heard-
rates.
I do lock
that's
rates.
how you tripped on your stairs.
That's because that wasn't then. That
You
was
do
2
listen
weeks
to the
ago.
shows.
I was like, what?
You
Did
were
I?
listening to the guy that told you that everybody needs to lock in their rates, and you
Yes.
fell, and then you were
Yeah.
trying to remember to lock in everybody's
See, that's
rates.
why I
don't
didn't
know.
remember.
And
what
so,
happened.
okay, so a lot of people, not your clients.
I have a
Does it
couple
cost
clients.
money to lock rates, Shelly?
It doesn't cost to lock them, but certainly if rates are higher and we want to go for a lower interest rate or the rate that I quoted them last Friday, it will cost them It will cost them some money.
To buy down.
Exactly.
Cost them to unlock it.
What
Yeah.
is the buy? Wait, hold on. No, once you lock it, it's at that rate.
Right, but if the rates go down from there, it would cost you
Oh.
to be able to take the other rate.
Yeah, so
To the
you can do
lower
a renegotiation. I mean, if rates happen to drop 0.25%, there's a cost for that too. And that's stuff that we're talking through right now. It's just it's just in a world where like we haven't. I mean, how long we've been doing the show? Like,
Crystal
a couple
ball?
weeks.
Yeah.
We haven't. It's been really rates have been same, right? So no major movement in interest rates, and this week has been a significant move in interest rates.
But
So it's-
that significant little move
Little
could make
move.
a difference of somebody qualifying or not,
it could, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Or your buying power.
buying power. Yep.
Interesting.
So it wasn't a happy week for me, this week.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it
I'm
to.
just kidding.
So
And that's
fine.
the funniest thing I've heard.
That is the funniest
Just
thing.
kidding. Did you have
It
a
was
funny
so
story?
Positive.
I
I don't.
know, I
I
thought
just
you were
asked
coming
the
out of it.
question. No,
Oh.
I don't. It's not like I was like setting myself up to tell my own story about.
But since you asked.
But since you asked, let me tell you one thing. I'm just kidding.
Please do.
No.
Beta's yawning over here. Do you need a cookie?
Why is Beta
Hey,
yawning?
don't get into
It's because he's been
Tyson's
partying.
cookies.
He's been partying.
He was up late
been-
preparing
for the
Papa
award
Pop.
show. Okay, so what's the saddest story you heard in real estate this week?
That people didn't lock in their rates.
So you know who I'm talking about.
You
I'm just
know,
kidding.
here's the. I think.
I'm just kidding.
So I recently had a client that was has really been struggling like to get Okay, let me back up. Okay, so sold him a house like 4 years ago. Thank you, got it. I'm there. Sold him a house 4 years ago, and Shelly closed that thing in like 8 days. 8 days, 9.
Oh, I know who we're talking about.
8 days or
Yes.
9
Me
days.
too.
He will tell you it's 9 days.
It's okay. So 9 days. Closed it in 9 flipping days, and it was new
Memorial Day
construction
weekend.
from contract to close. What are you doing?
He's checking out
I'm
his.
checking out all the questions you sent earlier in the week.
No,
We
but
got
those are
Girl Scout
personal
cookies.
questions. But that's not questions.
I understand,
about
but I'm
real
still
estate.
listening to you.
Okay, so
Multitask.
So went, and had a 9-day closing, contract to close, which is, I mean, seriously, when you do something like that, there's no time to think. You just go. You just get it done. And I prefer that. So
You like it fast.
I like it. I like it when you can put someone in contract and get them
It's
closed
gonna
pretty
be
dang
a fun
quick.
night tonight.
Because
So do I.
30 to
Close them.
Listen, you bitches.
Sorry.
Bring back the nightclubs.
And so he's now in contract to purchase his new home. And that transaction is like 60-day close, right? Because he had to sell his previous home, but it wasn't your fault. It was his fault because he was worried that he wasn't going to have a place to go. Luckily, I put my clients, so the ones that have been buying, have put the properties in contract like months ago before the market went crazy, like stupid crazy. And so it's been 60 days, and it has been the most stressful, I think, for him, just because he was so used to doing it. I mean, we talked about it.
Yeah.
He was so used to doing it in 9 days that, like, he didn't think this was going to be any different. And it's a real struggle, believe it or not. You know what I mean?
The
Like
contingency
to
piece?
be on, and to watch that, knowing that every time you are in a transaction, like as me as an agent, like my job is to facilitate that transaction. I can't get emotional because if I do, that transaction's screwed, right? And so and we're friends. Like I'm friends with this guy.
How do you not get emotional if it
Right. And so I'm trying really hard not to get emotional. And I think that's like one of the biggest struggles for us as a real estate agent. Are you trying to figure out where I'm going with this?
Yes.
That was it.
I was
the
trying to
story.
find out the funny part of this story.
That's not funny. I said it was really sad.
Oh, sad part of this
yeah,
story.
but we're closing today.
Keep emotions
That's
out of it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
That's
we are closing today, and so that's the good thing. But I had another agent call me today and was like, "I don't know how you do this. This is so stressful." I'm like, "You just got to take your emotion out of it. That's what real estate's about. It's unfortunate." What's happening?
These two are
Are they passing like gang signs to each other?
gang signs.
I don't know. They're
Watch yourself. My son was loved. He didn't have to find a gang.
aw.
Somebody loved him.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So anyway, so there's that. So we've got what's up?
Beth, and I'm signing documents now.
Can you stop?
He's
doing
on to
that
another
shit?
thing. So
I had a text message from one of the agents said, and she was very nice, so she just asked me, so I'm going to do it.
But here's the problem.
We're
You're
on a
not
show.
supposed to be signing
Oh, chain of command, Brandon. Chain of command. We
commission
talked about this
instructions
already.
or documents. That's not your job. Stop doing other
That's
people's
why I don't
job.
lock in rates. It's not my job anymore.
Is that because you screwed it up the last time?
No, just because they don't let me touch anything anymore. They're just like, Shelly, you just look pretty. You got the gift of gab. That's all you get to do.
Go Gab.
Okay, gab away.
That's all I got. Talk to Girl Scout cookies. I will say this was
Oh,
kind of
good
interesting.
Lord.
So San Francisco is no longer the best performing city in the United States. Did you ever know that it was?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, we did an episode on it a couple months
No.
back. Yeah.
Well, guess what city is?
Las Vegas.
No. I
Oklahoma.
wish. No.
North America. North Dakota.
Austin, Texas.
Austin is in there. Yes. Austin, Texas took second place. But
Really?
you know,
But they're freezing. Who wants
Well,
to go there
today.
right now?
This article came out before that.
Oh.
Oh, you read it too?
No, I was just guessing because I don't think a lot of people moved there for the last few weeks, but
I know.
I
So
could
is
be
that
wrong.
like a hot spot of a place that we need to go?
Austin?
Austin?
Austin's always been a hot spot.
Really?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go
For a
check it
long
out.
time. So Vegas, Austin, same, but not.
it's a liberal takeover.
Liberal takeover down there?
You even know what that means.
Me
I
neither.
do.
No, I
there-
don't know what that. I don't
A lot
even
of
know what
people
that
from
means.
California are moving there.
They're going there. They're
And
going to
here.
Arizona, and they're
Yeah,
coming here.
But
Yeah.
but when I say liberal,
All
it's
sides?
because most of Texas is a conservative, but that area of Texas
Condon
is
is
very
mad.
liberal.
Got it.
Kind of like Nevada.
Yeah.
Clark County is more Democrat, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all. That's all I'm saying.
Blanchard is saying huge overreach. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
What's delegation mean? I don't. So here's the problem: is I'm not looking at the chat as these are coming through, and so
Well,
I'm
these are
not
our
sure what the
followers.
I
They
know, but
want us to
I'm
engage
not
with
sure
them.
what the reference is to delegation. Scott, can you please elaborate? I was gonna say it really angrily, and then it didn't happen.
He's telling me to delegate the signed
Oh, your
documents.
son. Yes.
Yeah.
Just follow along with the
Yes.
show. I got you, Scott.
Got it. Okay. All right.
And his huge overreach would be what? Sounds like I just said ovaries, but overreach.
Tom, I don't listen to anything he says.
or read it, apparently.
It never makes any sense to me. Tom, you never make any sense to me. Yes,
all I
Brandon
know
an
about
overreach.
is the
signing. Got it. Thank you.
immobilization of the market. What exactly does that mean? Do you guys want to talk? Oh, I know what we're supposed to talk about. Zillow.
What about it?
The Gary Keller
Oh
statement.
no! There was a few weeks ago. There was a
Remember that?
what is it?
Yeah.
National
I
Real
watched
Estate
it.
Post.
I actually
Yeah.
watched it yesterday, last night,
National Real Estate
in
Post.
preparation for the show.
I don't know if you guys subscribe to them or not.
I
They
do.
have an app and everything, but
You guys just send it to me when it's important.
it's always pretty funny.
Yeah.
Those guys have been doing it for a lot of years. They just do video stuff on real estate and mortgage and stuff.
Kind of like a podcast.
Yeah, kind of like the news, but
Kind of like Real Estate Exposed.
they put a little bit more time into it than we do.
do. They have guests.
But they're
But they
shorter. They do like 5-6
Yeah.
minute segments.
15.
We do an
yeah,
hour.
15 minutes. But kind of
more to
like the
talk
Weekender. But
Jeez.
But no, so they seem to talk a lot lately about Zillow.
Yeah.
And they really they bring in Keller Williams a lot too. I don't know if there's a reason there or not.
Maybe
but,
they work for them. Maybe they do.
But
all
I
the
just
marketing.
think it's interesting because there's been talk about changing the Internet Data Exchange, right? And there's talk there, and I think you probably maybe even see something come across the National Board of Directors in May. Who knows?
That's during the legislative meetings.
But okay. But the big thing is some of this talk that's going along, all of a sudden Gary Killer will come out and say like it's his idea.
Oh.
But I've heard about it from other people and everything else, and they're like, Gary Killer's the only one talking about this.
Standing up.
And that's all. So I just wondered what that was about. But it was an interesting thing because watching it, I had one opinion when I'd heard about it the first time. Then actually listening to that, I started to think and kind of maybe I've changed my opinion on it.
So your opinion on it now is?
I think the IDX could use a revamp, the rules and regulations. And a lot of that's because personally I think if we always do the things the way we've always done them, you see what I mean? Things
No.
are changing, and I
Elaborate.
think we have to be able to adapt to the changing market.
Correct. Yep.
And be open to looking at different ways to do it, not just, well, this is how we've always done it, and this is going to change what we do. Well, if you don't change, it's all going to change for you anyway.
I'll tell you. I'll share with you a very basic story that I share all the time when I think about things like this. So, there was a family dinner. Have I told you this story already?
Yeah.
Did you cook?
No.
The ham.
The ham.
No.
You haven't heard this?
Oh.
Okay. Have you
Where
heard
they
the story
cut the
about
ends
ham?
off the ham?
Yes.
No.
And so they're at dinner and they're like, "Why do you cut the ends off of the ham before you put it into
But
the
she
pot?"
just did this one.
No, she didn't.
Yes.
Alex told this story just the other day on
No
the
way.
group call.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He took it from me?
No, he tells it all the time.
Really? Alex,
didn't-
my buddy Alex.
This is not a true story for you. You heard it somewhere too.
Well, because I don't eat ham.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So there was a chicken.
So there was a ham.
And they cut off the head.
But tell the story because it's
It's an
good.
interesting story.
And
Right.
That's right. I was like, I just heard this.
So
There was a ham.
Yes, this daughter's cooking a ham for the family dinner, and she goes and she cuts off the ham and puts it into the oven.
the ends of the ham.
The ends of the ham. And so puts it into the pot, puts it in the oven, and somebody I don't know who questions and says, "Why do you cut the ends of the ham off?" And she's like, "Well, because that's just the way that we're supposed to do it. You're supposed to
That's
cut the ends
how.
off."
No, that wasn't
that's
the
how
story.
Grandma,
You know what?
That's how my mom did it.
Right.
Yes.
And so then they went and asked her mom why she did
Right?
it. And
Because
she
they
goes,
happen to be there.
I don't know, because that's what my mom did. And then they went and asked Grandma.
Grandma.
Grandma's
and Grandma
grandma.
said, that's because so it would fit in the oven.
The pan was too small at
Mm-hmm.
the time, so I had to cut the ends off.
The ovens were too small. Same
But-
story.
So
but
it was a
yes.
different story. It was a different story. Alex's oven was too small. Your pan was too small.
Alex's
How do you put a
oven's
ham
too
inside?
small.
Okay, I know how to cook that part. You can't put a
Their
ham.
ovens were smaller, and the ham was too big, so they had to cut the ends off to slide it in the oven.
Ah, okay, got it.
But the pan, I like
Ruined
the
the
pan
whole
too.
freaking story.
But either way,
So the
Don't-
moral of the story is
they were wasting a lot of ham.
Yes, right, and you have to change.
How does this? Oh, got it. Okay, so you can't keep doing
Change
the
can
same
be
thing.
good.
Change is good.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got it now. Well, here's the other thing: is that we have seen through the conversation with Zillow, right? Is that there has been now you posted something? No, somebody posted something on the YPN Facebook page, right?
Yep.
And that
Hi,
was now through Showing Time. Stop yawning over there. Now
was up
through
late.
Showing Time, I know he's partying it up. Through Showing Time, their agents are contacting directly.
Through showing time?
No, so what had happened is there was a request
Through Showing Time.
through the website, and I don't know if it's through Showing Time or whatever, but a request for a showing.
Through Showing Time.
And on the website. And so
That they now own and have paid $500 million for.
but
Continue.
let's just say it's
Half?
XYZ Realty. Who
'Kay,
cares?
'kay.
And so then the notification came in the agent. The agent sends a text message basically saying, "Hey, I'm so-and-so with XYZ Realty, and I'm here to help." And they said, "Well, I'm an agent."
No, it said, are you working with an agent?
Yeah. I am an agent. I just need to get my client in. Well, that house has been sold or is unavailable.
Is unavailable for touring right now. Yeah.
That's
So-
what I say all the time.
But it's not fair, and it's not fair dealings because if they would have showed it to you if you were a buyer.
It's a
because they-
violation of clear cooperation.
There you go. And so that was one example of something
Hammer.
that had happened.
Yeah.
Right?
With XYZ Realty.
Ah.
XYZZ.
And then I
Realty.
also heard there was an XYZ Realty issue with
We'll just call it XYZ
somebody
Realty.
somebody listed a property, right,
kinda
for
get it.
sale, and they listed their own agent, and they listed it, and then they got some mail or a marketing piece from XYZ Realty basically saying, "Are you unhappy with your agent? Are they not communicating?"
That's been a
Da-da-da.
while, though. That's been happening for a while.
So anyway, but XYZ
But I mean,
Realty.
Which
as
is
a realtor
also,
now.
by the way, a violation of our code of ethics.
Really?
Yes.
So we get a lot of this, from a lending standpoint. The minute that they close on a loan, they send all of this like documentation that shows, oh, your loan is, you can get this, your lender did this. It references the same loan that we just closed. So a lot of people think that it's us, right? But that's not a violation of any type of.
But you guys don't subscribe to the Realtor Code of Ethics. And
No,
actually,
we
I saw
don't,
that
We
little
don't have a
story
code of
on
ethics.
National Real Estate Post too.
Really?
Yeah, they have an obsession with these. But yeah, so we have a code of ethics, and
Got
you're
it.
not supposed to solicit business that's already in an agency agreement.
Oh.
So
'Cause
we
it-
sign an agreement saying
Got
that.
it.
And with
You're not allowed to.
the loan, you guys
We
aren't
don't.
signing.
No, not a realtor code of ethics. We don't even have a lender code of that.
But
code
you
of
don't
ethics.
have an agreement that says you will get your loan through me or you will pay.
We do. Yeah, correct.
Right?
We don't.
We
have
have
that.
a contract between the seller.
But that would be
Correct.
kind of a cool thing to establish.
To
See?
do?
Change is good.
Change is good. I'm gonna enlarge the ham.
Yeah. Well, and
Is that what
XYZ
I don't
Realty
know.
also has their own contracts now that you have to sign when you buy any properties from them. Their own offers that are outside of our
Things are changing.
things are changing.
I've seen a lot of different agents that our listing agents have different
their own offers. Yeah, so
and
When I moved
requirements.
down here in 2008, there was still a lot of people had different contracts.
yeah,
It just over the years, it's kind of been more customary that everyone uses GLVR, right?
right, LVR. But yes.
LVR.
And I think that's because I think the trend for that has gone that way because of the fact that our E&O insurance is pretty adamant that we use the standard
same.
forms that are provided, because if you use a form that you created, an attorney hasn't reviewed it, chances are the liability is going to be a lot higher. And so for an E&O insurance company, they're going to say, well, if you're not using standard forms that have already been approved by an attorney and already approved by us, essentially, then this could be a problem, right? We end up paying more. But
And I guess what I really see is more on an addendum. The addendum usually comes back with all of the other, their little write up that they have specific to their.
Well, and so when you have offers like that are coming from another company, you like as an agent, I think it's hard for us to go through every single offer, and because we're not attorneys, we can't. There's only so much we can do. So it's important to have our attorneys review it and say, okay, so here's the problems that I see with this. Here's how we as a company should respond moving forward.
Which you've done with that contract.
Correct.
Pass that on to our attorney to review so that we can get some advice for our agents that isn't coming from us.
Correct, because we're not attorneys, nor do we play one on this TV or as brokers or on
I
the
play
show.
one on the
Though
the
I
show.
would play one on TV if somebody would pay me for it.
Yeah, that's true. I probably would. I think I'd make a great attorney on TV. Okay, I digress.
You were going to do that.
I was going to do that.
Really?
Yeah,
You were
my
gonna
kids
play
actually,
one on TV.
My kids asked me
No,
that.
law
show.
school.
No, law school.
Oh, legit.
My
That's
kids
not
asked me
playing.
yesterday, what did you want to be when you grew up? And I was like, district attorney. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I want to be a prosecutor for years.
You should have said,
Wow.
I wanted to be your mother.
And then a judge. Yeah, I wanted. Oh, that's
why
a
can't you
great
do it?
answer. I'm going to do that again next time. I'll ask them. I'll ask them to ask me tonight.
She's
what
gonna
I
start
wanted to do.
crying. Don't do it. Don't talk about it.
I know. But my older son has decided that he wants to be a fortune cookie maker. Like he wants to make fortune cookies.
Oh, so he wants to write them or he wants to
He
fold
wants to
them?
write them, not fold them.
Oh.
I was like,
He wants to be a
there's
fortune
a
cookie
machine for
writer.
that. Aw.
Yeah. And I think
So
that's
he's
his like
passion-driven on-
standard answer when somebody asks him, so
You
they
should
just
tell him
stop
to get
asking
into,
him.
You should get him into greeting cards. I think it
Yeah,
pays
that's-
better.
Well, there's a holiday every god dang day.
True.
Every day. Like I feel like we've had National Wine Day already, but I know that it's coming up again in May.
25th, May 25th.
I know, but I
mean,
feel
not
like
that
it
date's
just
pinned in my head or
happened.
anything like that.
Not that you need a wine day to drink.
True. But I
Right,
mean,
but-
it's to celebrate. You drink all day.
That's the one day you don't drink wine. Right?
And then you got Cinco de Mayo, which is for tequila. And then we just had National Beer Day. And then there's always National something day.
St.
Always.
Patrick's Day is
And
coming.
so that would be a great thing is for
Oh,
him to
that's
be
not
into greeting
National
cards.
Green Day. National St.
No,
Patrick's Day.
no.
Never mind. Sorry. Wrong
Yeah,
show.
that's not a Green Day.
Never
St.
mind.
Patty's Day is just St. Patty's Day.
It's
Yeah.
green. Green
It's
beer.
just
green,
Day.
beer, green.
Dye the
everything.
river green.
Yeah.
Wear green.
Yeah.
We're green. Yep.
How many of you used to just not wear anything green because you wanted people to pinch you? Just me? Okay. So
Awkward. I was kidding.
Yeah.
Exposed.
Thanks, Tyson. I don't need a day to drink today.
Just so
what
you know,
said.
just so you know, Tyson's birthday is not St. Patrick's Day, but it's the very next day.
The 18th.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
It's the St. Patrick's Day. Tyson, we don't have green flowers, so are you okay with getting?
Oh,
I
we could
sent
get green flowers.
Okay.
But it's
Oh,
not
Carnation.
on St. Patty's Day.
That's the day after.
Correct.
Oh.
It's National Hangover Day.
Yes. That used to be one of my favorite holidays.
National Hangover Day?
No,
Honey,
St.
you're about
Patty's.
to do that
St.
tomorrow.
Patrick's
Don't
Day.
worry.
No, I got an open house tomorrow. You crazy?
Yeah. So open houses are fun right now.
Are they?
No. Yeah. No, they're great. They've been, I think if you have the right procedures in place, I think that they're a great tool for agents. And I think that there are some people that come to open houses that are pissed off. Did I tell you the story? Did I tell you the story? I told you the story, but I did tell
About
it
the
on
ham?
here. No, not the ham. So there's this thing about this ham. Let me tell you about this ham. One of my agents actually went door knocking for.
My husband just sent me a ham. I haven't baked.
Is he watching?
Apparently.
Oh.
We can't say anything else. That's it. Shut it down, guys. Shut it down.
So I had an agent that went to go door knock for an open house to tell the neighbors that there's going to be an open house, blah blah blah, and one of the neighbors spit on her.
Oh, you did tell me the story.
What?
I told you the story, but I don't think I said it here. So
I got
think,
angry.
Why?
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yes.
He
Was
said a
copying?
couple of horrible things, and then she was like, never mind, and then she walked away. And as she was walking away, he spit on her, and I was like, what? So she texted me like hours
Is that an
later.
offense?
It can be. So we talked about it. Like she should report it.
Should be attempted murder.
Well,
Seriously.
right now it could be.
Yeah.
Do you remember those people that were getting that were coughing on food in the grocery store during this whole when COVID first started? And they
I
were
don't
getting,
know why that's funny.
they
but
were getting
No.
arrested. There's your funny story for the week. They were getting arrested because it was a terrorist act because they were
Because they were sick?
because they could
they
have been
were
sick.
spreading
They were
chemicals.
spreading germs.
Germ
Wow.
COVID.
I didn't hear that part.
Germ
Man,
warfare.
I need to pay attention to the news.
No, it's
don't
actually
even
really
watch the news, do you?
depressing.
I don't.
It's depressing.
I hear it when my husband tells me what's going on.
or on Facebook.
Or Andrew came in yesterday running down the hallways like something happened in Italy about some.
It was a volcano.
Yeah.
Erupted?
Yeah. I don't know what we're supposed to do about it, though.
It was.
Whoa.
Did you see the pictures?
I
It was pretty-
didn't. I
it was
didn't
pretty
watch it.
awesome.
What happened
Was
with
it?
it?
It exploded. Volcano.
Volcano exploded in Italy.
Sicily.
Sicily exploded. I have to do that. English is
Can-
a second
can we
language for me.
show it up on there?
Exploded in Italy.
English is your second language?
Yep.
What's your first?
Stromboli. On Monday, Italy's Stromboli volcano fired
Oh, I'm
ash
hungry.
hundreds
I like
of
Stromboli.
feet
Me
into
too.
the air and launched a pyroclastic. I feel
Just click on the picture.
pyroclast. Oh, there's pictures. Hold, please. Let me get it. Holy shenanigans!
If we had an Apple, I'm pretty sure you could push it over to.
Yeah,
push
you
the
could
thing-
smash
airdrop it right over.
Smash it.
and
And
it
it
would
would have it
show
there.
up. Ah.
It's kinda cool. That's
It's
kind of
cool looking, right? It would be pretty scary to live under it, but
Yeah. So, was there anybody like close by to it?
there's a town.
Was it
there,
at the heel? Was it at the toe? Where was it?
right up top? Look,
Up top. Donde?
you just the picture.
I'm
was right
looking.
there.
I'm looking.
You guys can't see it, but it's pretty cool.
I'll have to check it out. I'll have to turn
Wow.
on the news tonight.
There's a lot of volcanoes in our world. There's like a whole current volcano eruption. There's a lot of them erupting right now as of the 21st of this month.
Everyone's angry.
Yeah. So Etna, it was called Etna. Last night's eruptive episode of tall lava fountains known as paroxysm. So there's that. Anyways, so that's interesting.
There you go.
What other news have you heard?
Me?
That's
Well,
it.
I can
Any
tell
of it
you,
associated to real estate?
I just got
Do you need more signatures?
I just got a
You need to sign more
notification
shit?
on my phone. Exclusive threat level raises for U.S. troops in Iraq. From Facebook.
I just got a picture of a Stromboli.
House Speaker Pelosi holds a press conference. All that stuff's happening right now.
As of right now, this moment. And so
Mhm.
I can see why, people don't listen to us. They're paying attention to that shit
Got
most
it.
days. All right. I'm done. I've got to the...
No.
I'm grateful
No,
I got
fine.
my 5 minutes for
Let's
the
do
rates.
it. Let's
Let's
ask
go.
one of your questions.
Okay. Ask one of my questions.
Let me go back and find one.
Do you want me to ask
You
one of my
wanted to
questions?
say what the
Yeah,
Girl
well, we said
Scout
Girl Scout cookies. What was
No,
your favorite Girl
if-
Scout
if-
cookie?
Well, we found that out.
Early enough so it's not fair.
So
'cause
no,
it
let's
was
let's.
super late.
What is your? If you could only eat at one restaurant for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Cheesecake Factory.
Really?
It has... Have you seen their flippin' menu?
I hate that place.
I know, but it's got so much shit on it.
You know why I hate it?
Cheesecake.
You know why I
because
hate
their
it?
menu's so big. But you could eat something different every day for the rest of your life
Wait, what's
and
the
still eat
question?
something different.
If you could only eat at one restaurant for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Oh.
I'm thinking practically. You guys you're going to get sick of whatever it is that you think you're going to
Yeah.
I can tell you where Beta and Tyson would eat.
eat.
Where's
My
that?
house.
Chipotle.
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 Munchbox?
That's what I
That
said.
has a big menu. Yeah. Check out that video when we get it done.
Ooh.
Viva Zapatas.
Zapatas. Now,
Where's that?
Here, Kim, would you get sick of that after a while? I feel like you would get sick of it after a while.
Yeah,
Like I
I
could only
hear you
eat
on
so
that.
much of the same thing over
But
and over
then
again.
we would all
Cheesecake
get
is-
skinny because we wouldn't want to eat it as much. But you would have all these cheesecakes.
Are you
and
calling
this
her
menu.
fat?
You'd never get tired of it. But no, I get
I
you.
like
I
the
mean,
variety.
There's only
variety
one
is the
restaurant
spice of
left in the
life.
world, and who cares? Just eat up. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Where would you go, Brando?
Let's see.
You asked the question. You should have an answer.
Have you guys ever eaten at Monkey
Chiba
Pod?
Hut.
No, I would eat it. I would eat it at the restaurant in Roma del Mar in Costa Rica.
Oh my god, that place is amazing.
I'd go
Really?
there.
So good.
I feel excluded here.
So good.
Part of that would mean I'd have to live down there, so that'd even be better.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I tried to duplicate that one dish that I ate.
Oh,
there.
it's called Aroma del Mar.
Aroma.
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 Like
A-
aroma.
Yeah.
Oh,
Del
like
Mar.
the
Is that how you
smell.
do aroma?
That's like the smell.
Aroma.
Ah,
Pretty
gnocchi.
good.
Sorry.
The gnocchi. Where's the gnocchi?
The gnocchi was good.
in.
Oh yeah, they have a
Lars
gnocchi.
style.
Oh, so was it Italian?
No,
They
they
do-
do everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's Costa Rican.
They have this gnocchi
Tequila.
recipe with shrimp in it and like a white pink almost sauce. It's the most delicious.
la vodka.
I made it for you one time. You loved it, but it wasn't as good.
Yeah, sure.
It was better. Oh, for sure, 100% tequila. Yes, that's my favorite alcohol too.
so apparently my husband does not know how to actually jump on here and post
Push. You just go like this.
post a
Push it.
picture on here. He's just posting them to
you.
me. Yes.
So what's his favorite restaurant?
Cheesecake Factory?
Yes.
He likes the pizza parm.
Listen,
Have you guys had that before?
I know, but you could eat anything else on that recipe or on that menu, and it would be amazing. But yes, I have it.
You
Have
could
you had that
survive for
pizza
days.
Parmesan?
Years.
Yeah,
you
you
survive for
probably
years. You could have something different all the time. All the time.
All the time?
All
Variety,
of
the
the
spice of
all
life.
the time. All the time. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm all
as
about that
Janet
shit.
says, variety is the spice of life.
Sure as shit is.
Well, cool.
All right.
Let's
Thanks,
wrap it.
guys.
I'm running out to get my hair did.
Don't forget to. You're actually getting it done.
I am, because I got to work on my freaking speech.
She's taking this thing serious. You're just going to
Seriously.
wing it.
I mean, I'll curl my
I got
hair.
to find a dress on the way there, too. So.
I put color in my hair so I wouldn't have like my grays popping out.
What? Why got to show that? You can't even see it from here.
Wasn't talking about you, but
All right,
okay.
well, I got to find a crayon also.
So with that, you guys, thanks so much for joining us today. Don't forget to.
Like and subscribe and psh, the notification button.
There you go. Rich said hi.
Aww.
Look at you. Don't want to be disappointed trying.
Shut it
something
down,
else.
guys. Shut it down.
Have an amazing weekend, you guys. Bye.
Bye for now.